So my name is Amanda Ramirez, and I am here with head coach of Felician men's lacrosse team, Brendan Bonacum. So coach, this is your 5th year being the head coach of the program. You're the only head men's lacrosse coach in Felician history, and last year was your first graduating class. What are you looking forward to in this new team?
I think with the new team, we're looking for a lot of guys to step in and fill the roles that were vacated by guys that graduated. Guys like James Delbora, Pat Hemmer, Anthony Hanratty. I think we've got a good young core of guys we're going to fill in and, obviously replace the gaps that were left behind by those graduating guys. But at the same time, I think we're going to be able to take the steps that we need to in the coming months to have the success we want and take the team to the next level.
So you guys opened up with a win against AldersonBroaddus last Sunday. What do you take from that game going into Friday's home opener against DUville?
I think from that game we take a confidence, especially with the younger group, going into our home opener on Friday. They've got a full 60 minutes of college lacrosse underneath their belt now. They've shown that they can have success, and I think they've shown that when they play within our system and they trust themselves, they're going to have a tremendous amount of success this year. So we're hoping that they can continue to build on that and, play the game they're supposed to play tomorrow night.
What do you believe that your team needs to work on over the course of the season?
I think for us going through the year, the biggest thing is just going to be working on staying consistent and kind of not falling into traps and not becoming lackadaisical. I think we've done a good job with that so far this season. We try to keep practices upbeat and as fast-paced as possible to try to make sure that the guys are staying on top of what they need to stay on top of and not kind of slacking off and falling into bad habits, which could lead to issues during games, and that's really going to be a goal for us going forward.
Of the key returners, Cody Hildebrand, Robbie Grasso, and Taj McLean-Bird, what are your expectations of them this year?
I think for all three of them, and it's a good thing that all three are on different ends of the field. They're going to be looked on to bring some senior leadership, I would say, to their units. Obviously Robbie playing alongside 7 or 8 freshmen at any given time on the offense. Cody's going to be playing alongside some freshmen on the defensive side, and Taj having a tremendous amount of experience at the face-off unit. I think they are 3 guys we're going to be able to lean on in tough times and try to make sure that everybody's on the same page this coming year.
So you guys have 10 freshmen on the active roster for this year. How do you believe they affect the dynamic of the team?
I think they've changed the dynamic of the team a little bit. I think they've brought a tremendous amount of energy. You can see it on and off the field. I'm sure anyone who's attended a basketball or volleyball game can see that they can be a little contagious with their energy. But I think they're going to allow us to be a little bit different than we've been in years past on the field. They bring more speed to the table. They bring a higher level of lacrosse IQ. So again, we've been able to take steps to progress the program and run the stuff we want thanks to these guys. And I think that they're going to have an expectation that's going to, follow them around for the next 4 years. And I think they're going to be able to live up to it, and I think they're excited for it going forward.
Felician men's lacrosse was ranked 6 out of 7 in the CACC preseason poll. What was your reaction when you first saw that?
To be honest with you, we didn't really put too much thought into it. We know a lot of that stuff is based off how things finished last year. And for us not being able to go take part in the conference playoffs due to COVID last year, we knew it was going to influence that stuff. We're a new roster. We're a lot of overhaul on the team this year. We're not really going to look into the preseason rankings too much. We're going to just try to get to work every day and, give 60 minutes lacrosse every game that we have. And at the end of the season, let the rankings speak for themselves at that point.